I say, yo, it's your boy G Soldier. Was cracking like a man. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button for my YouTube people. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit all the great buttons, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your favorite rapper, the best film writer and director in St. Louis. Facts, award-winning published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, nominated Hollywood music artist, number one bestseller author, Lacey G. Soldier Turner. So I was supposed to be doing another podcast, but that got pushed back. So I was like, let me go live right quick because I did a panel the other day and everybody wanted to know what was, I did a panel discussion because I'm doing 50-year anniversary of hip hop. So I'm just tackling all type of different topics about hip hop. So people, I did a panel to talk about Sexy Red, and what better than to have, a lot of different people from St. Louis to talk about, have the discussion about Sexy Red. So I wanted to reach out to a lot of my intellectual friends that I have, what I'm saying, to get their opinion. So I had people from person who was for people who was against her, people who like cannot stand her, people who rock with her, people who love her. So we had a panel of about 10 people, and it was a great debate about Sexy Red. So a lot of people wanted to know what was my opinion, me being a moderator. They wanted to know what do I think about Sexy Red as an artist, all this type of stuff. So let me start off by saying this. First off, everybody on the panel gave great answers. I love everybody's, belief that they stood on. Like for instance, my boy Remedy. Salute to my boy Remedy. Very militant to me. You know what I'm saying? Was good, opinionated sense, bars. So yeah, my boy Remedy, he was like, listen, if you support Sexy Red, you are disgusting. You know what I'm saying? He's like, there's nothing honorable about Sexy Red. He was like, you disgusting. If you support her, I cannot deal with it. No, nah. So it was good, Dramo. Hello. So that was his take on it, you know what I'm saying? Then you got my boy O from Street Status, Battle Rap League. He was like, well, I guess I'm disgusted because I support her. He was like, even though they don't rock with her music and listen to it, he was like, hey, I support her. We had people saying she's a product of the black man and everything because Luke's and all this type of stuff happened. A lot of the fellas like, nah, we can't do that because a white man run the record company. So, but anyway, if y'all haven't checked that out, man, go if you on my YouTube, go on my YouTube and check out that Sexy Red discussion. It was a great panel discussion. Or if you're on Facebook, check it out on my page on Facebook. Great discussion by the panel members. Being they since I agree, I cannot get behind anything regarding her. Period. Yeah, man. She got I think she just came out with a lip gloss called gonorrhea and all type of stuff. But anyway, people wanted to get my take on it, so that's why I'm doing this today. Because like they said, I'm being a moderator. They was like, okay, you had all these people, and they was like, you are a big part of the community too. So what is your take on Sexy Red? So this is my take right here. So I am an artist, like I said, I respect everybody's opinions on this situation because at the end of the day, they're all opinions, right? So when they say, no matter what, support her because she's St. Louis, right? So my take on it is I don't knock anyone doing anything if they're getting money and feeding their family, so be it. But guess what? If you don't rock with it, guess what you can do? Not listen to her. And that's what I don't like. I don't, me being a lyricist, I don't support that music, that type of music. I don't support that belief. I don't support that narrative that she puts out there. But I also don't knock, that she's making her money. Hey, anybody who can make their money, so be it. Salute to you. I take my hat off to you. But hold on, read these. We got a comment over here. She said, "I don't think she can rap, but I just like her. She's who she is. Hey, that's right. She doesn't represent black women as a whole. That's the narrative. They try to push. Yeah, fact, real talk." And Joyce Taylor says, "Hey there, hey Joyce." But yeah, and I feel that same way, J-Mo. Like Um, like I said, I salute her for making her money. Like I don't know if you can find a way to get out the hood, or do whatever you do, that's on you. But also, I do feel if you are going to do that, you do have a responsibility. Well, I don't even say you have responsibility too. What you put out is how people going to remember you, and you have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So, do you want, a lot of people say, do you want your kids, doing this? I don't want to say that. See, just nasty. Who's buying the lip gloss named out there? Stop. Yikes. Preach. I don't listen at all. I'm tired of people saying it's my friend because I'm from the STL. Fact, that's real talk. Like just because she's from the STL, you don't have to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to support it anyway. Like if that's not what you believe in, then just don't listen to it. Don't support it. Like I don't listen to Sexy Red music. Like I concur either or. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some more comments before I get to my thing. Draymond said yes. Whole culture is a little too prominent now. Real talk though. It's definitely concerning. However, like you said, you don't have to listen to her. Mhm. Yeah, my 15-year-old cousin, let's say, loves her. It's a bit it's a bit concerning. A lot of the hey man, listen, but we say but social media is in your face, and what can you do? Hey, that is real talk, man. Listen, I was down at my family reunion, and what was crazy was the mama and her kids was all like the kids were singing the song with the mama, dancing around. Even little cousins who were males was singing this song. I was like, what the heck? They talk about some my pee pink, my booty hole, all that type of stuff. I was like, but anyway, let me get back to me though. But so like me, and I stand for something also. So I stand for something far for nothing. So me as an example, what I do as a lyricist, because you can't make anybody do anything. You can't be like, hey, like you don't preach, stop listening to this. What I do, I try to lead by example as a lyricist and make the music that I feel that is important to the people that I like. I try to lead by example, and hopefully artists will see that and try to do the same thing. Like I don't rap about killing people, shooting the guns. You already know, having sex with all the women, smoking weed, and all that type of stuff. We got a lot of that out here already. So I try to rap about my life, and it ain't always about, you know, well, the things that you say, it's about how you say it. Because anytime I get on a track with anybody, people be like, if I'm featuring on somebody's track, people be like, "Damn, who was that right there?" And I'll be like, "What was I rapping about? Me being in college, graduating, having a degree, writing and directing movies." But the way I say it, you know, is great. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about studying the game. BU, we have a lot of all this other negative music out already. So why add to it, when we already have it? Do you know it's a lot of people that's going through things that you're probably going through in life, but you're blinded by putting out this music, hiding behind this gimmick music that's really not you? So hold on, let me get to these comments again. Bar. Did I read this? I don't know. Did I read this? Oh yeah, she said my younger kids are not on social media for this reason. My oldest daughter is 19 and she doesn't play that mesh. She makes me so proud. Hey, really, salute to her older daughter. Hold on, yeah, we got some more comments. Hold on, let me take off the screen right quick. I gotta read these comments because we got people is engaging today up in this piece. Jessica said, hold on. Jessica said, Sexy Red will get there or be gone for real, for real. The woman is trending. Kids dressing up as her for a picture day. It's crazy AF. But it's on parents to explain the difference between artistry and reality. That is a fact. Dramo says, opinionated since your daughter is awesome. Again, though, a lot of people aren't on social media for any of those reasons. The S just be in your face. It's like a song they always play on the radio over and over and over again. It gravitates to someone eventually. Joyce Taylor says she sings trash. I would not let my kids sing those nasty songs if I had little kids. And that's fact. And let me say this to y'all. So Um, I really pray, like she's making her money, but I really pray that she has somebody around her that is helping her invest and save her money, or invest in it. Because if y'all remember, what was the biggest song a couple years ago? Do y'all remember Panda by Designer? Panda, Panda, Panda. The love of the Where is he at now? That was like the biggest song ever, period. Everybody was hopping on remixes, all of that. But those type of artists be one hit wonders. They had that season, that them few months or whatever the year maybe, or whatever, probably 6 months, and then those type of artists be gone. That's why we still have artists today like um LL Cool J, all these people who can still go on tour because they had substance in the music. So that's one thing that I do pray that that she's invested her money in all this type of stuff. And I seen something because like I really be interested in people because I done seen like some of her interviews, and I like to ask questions. So in her interview, she was talking about she had got molested, she had got raped, and all this type of stuff, right? So I was like, if you knew how that made you feel, why would you make these type of songs that is preaching that to other young women, and all this, putting them in the position to get. So that was one, like, a question I had. But no knock, like I said, no knock to her. Like, I support anybody who doing a thing. But yeah, it's just not my cup of tea, and I would not want anybody who that I'm associated with, like my kids, anybody, to listen to music that I feel is destructive. And I do feel like that's destructive music. Hold on, let me do this again. We getting these long comments, so I'll be happy to go get them, go read them up in this piece. So bars. So let me scroll up and get to this. So okay, Jessica says there is a teacher going viral who remixed the song for educational purpose. I hate it, but if it works to get through to the kids being ignored. Oh, okay, being ignored at home. Gotcha. Opinionated sense says, I remember when Taylor Swift said she understands that she's a role model and she accepts that responsibility as a part of her job being a huge star. Meanwhile, Cardi B and other women of color do not care at all. They're going to make money by any means necessary. Yes, and all money is not good money. I will say that. People be saying, hey, she get money. Well, definitely all money is not good money. So opinionated sense says, J-Mo, this is why I stay on Spotify. I never listen to the radio. Jessica says, because she never healed properly. Okay, I can understand. I mean, you know, women know women, so I can't even speak on it. If you know this, why she doing it, then I have to respect it. Draymond says a lot of SA victims exceed Stockholm syndrome tendencies. See, y'all women, y'all know that more than I know. So I'm glad y'all over here educate me on this. See, me as a man, I only can speak for us men up in this piece. So like I don't know, I can never speak on women trauma and how they deal with their trauma. So that was just like a question I posed. Like I wanted to know, okay, if this had happened to you, why would you make this type of music? But continuing on, yeah, so I just try and lead by example with anything I do, like with the music I make, even the podcast, even trying to get the right people for like my panels and everything. Like I don't want to get a lot of people who just like super hood and all this type of stuff. I really want to dig into the minds of why some people love. And even when I got my panel, I was asking people, "Hey, what you think about Sexyy?" I ain't try to steer them one way or another. I wanted to know what they thought about it. So that was um allowing me to choose who I want on me. It was like, okay, this person likes, all right. This person rock. They don't listen to the music, but they rock with, all right. Let me see what they think about them. So even with that, but I think instead of like, like even like opinionated sense to other people, you don't even have to go tear it down. Just don't listen to the music. Don't support it. If it's not your cup of tea. The reason why she's out in the, even if people don't like her, is because They're still listening to the whether they say you don't like it or not. You turning it on. You allowing your kids to listen to it. You allowing all this type of stuff, and that's why she's popping. So if you don't want your kids listening to it, hinder them from it. And other kids feel it's the coolest thing to do. But talk to your kids about it. Let them know about this. Let me go to these comments again. Y'all already noticed what I'm saying. I'm getting a lot of love today, a lot of participation. I like bars. Okay. But yeah, opinionated sense too. I feel you what you're saying about Taylor Swift too. Some people like I'm gonna get to that after I say these comments. But he says Dramo, this is why oh yeah, you already said that. She can't cause she never hear, probably read that. Dramo said the innocence was taken before they can even understand. And hold on. Kim Levette said, facts is a major cry for help emotionally. See, y'all teaching me something. I'm gonna have to put these in my movies. I'm gonna put these answers in my movie that I'm working on up in this one. I don't know why I thought I had a whole bunch of comments up in this one. But so what opinionated sis was talking about, with the role model. Some people be like, I remember I was watching I think it was Future. Was that the Future or something? They were trying to ask him about what you think about the Mike Brown shooting and all. He's like, oh, I don't get into that. I don't do none of that type of stuff. And that's the problem with us as people. So we would take from the black person, we would take from the community, but when it's time to defend the community, they don't want to do it. Like, oh man, I ain't dealing with that. So you would take their money, their hard earned dollars, but when it's time for you to speak on something important and all this type of stuff, you're like, oh, don't get involved in that politics and all that type of stuff, or try to straddle the fence, man. You got to stand for something. But what opinionated sis was saying, like when Taylor Swift was like, hey, I'm a role model. So a lot of people get in the industry like, hey, I ain't here to be no role model, I ain't here to do that. But it ain't what you here to do for. Once you get into this, whether you like it or not, you are role models because it's shameful to say you say you don't want to be no role model, but the kids are looking up to you, period, whether you want to be one or not. They should listen to their parents, but they don't. They look at the people who they feel on top, who's more popular, who got all the money and all this type of stuff. So you are a role model, whether you want to be, if you're in this field, like me, I'm a role model, period. I'm in a film world, I'm a role model. In the music world, I'm a role model. In the podcasting world, I'm a role model. Whether I want that title or not, people are looking at you and you have to lead by example. And no matter what you do. So I strongly feel that also, like, regardless of if you want to be one or not, you have to think. You can't just think, and it's just to go to like I said, the lip gloss called gonorrhea. You might think it's QR. This is a marketing thing. I'm making this money, but you also got to look at the kids you hurting and stuff. People can probably think, oh, it's cool to get gonorrhea. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's okay. Sexy Red did it. Look, mom, this is my role model. So you have to think about that also. All money is not good money. Like, you are like Sexy Red, you're on top right now. So why not create a lip gloss with a different day? Why do this just for shock value, or because kids, whether you want it or not, they look up to you. And like I said, no knock to her, like you said, you going to these high school kids are screaming for you. Teach these kids the right way. And somebody on a panel said something that was like very profound to me, and they was like, Eve was in the strip club also, right? And they was like, the Mace had took her out and all this strip club. If she didn't have the right team around her, she probably would have been rapping like Sexy Red. So a lot of people said it's also about the team around you, because after that, Eve was on Rough Riders. They taught her. She made "Love Is Blind" powerful songs. Talk about that. So that can also be a factor. Also, let me get to these comments because we got some more comments. Bars. Dramo said men experience this too. I can understand. I can see that too. Up in this, but listen, I got molested by a woman, my babysitter, when I was young too. I don't know if it affected me. You know what I'm saying? So I do not know if it affected me. Maybe people can tell you it did about me. I don't know. So Joyce says, "Say I want to do a movie. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, Miss Joyce. Draymond said exactly, and social media is so open, it's not hard to access it. You're being viewed by all ages. Facts, that part, real talk. And she said, that's true, you keep it 100. Facts, always, at all times, you got to keep it 100, man, for real. Stand for something, fall for nothing. That's what I tell everybody all the time. Stand for something, fall for nothing up in this piece. But yeah, man, so my take on it, like I said, I don't knock, I just don't listen to people that I don't have to support you from St. Louis. I could just I show my support by just being me up and by not hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but even bringing up a discussion, I think I show my support just want to have a panel to get understanding from people. Like, why do you like this or why don't you like? Just to create dialogue against everybody who's on different different opposite sides of the spectrum up in this piece. And so, like I said, I do my thing by not turning someone else down, but just being me, just leading by example, making music that I feel is great, showing artists that hey, you still can do this without having to go into that music. Look, I just got nominated last year for the Hollywood Music Awards or whatever by a song called Rescue You. So even though the media tries to push this on you, like, hey, you gotta be negative, you gotta be negative, we gotta be negative, you still can sell. It's still art. Like that's why I said the artists that we got, the longevity, the LL Cool J, the Eminems, the who else out there who just been out for years, man. Everybody, all the old school artists can still tour to this day. You know why? Because they had some great substance. And even someone might say, oh, we had some sexy red artists like the Lukes and all that stuff back then, the trainers and everything. But you know what else we had? A balance. It wasn't just those artists. Now it seems like that's all they're trying to push for the females is the horror culture. No, try not to cuss from monetization on YouTube, but the HOE culture, that's all they trying to push right now to put it in our face. Well, we got super dope artists that's a dope out there. Like 3D Nati is one of the super dope artists out there, man. If y'all ain't never check her out, check her out. But it seems like that's the net narrative and all that stuff they're trying to push out right now. But you don't have to indulge in it. Dramo says it affects people differently. A man being molested at a young age may spark a high vibration in sexual desire at an innocent age. Preach, Dramo. Look, man, listen. That is therapist Dramo up in there. I'm saying salute Dramo up in there. Dramo, you're gonna have to get me on your podcast up in this piece. Get me on the podcast. Bars. But now, hey, that's real talk. What you just said though, it definitely affects people differently. I can definitely say that. But I still be like even wanting to know if it affect me for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to like sit down and be like, did this like affect my life or was it something that I didn't mind? Because coming from the hood, we grew up in the hood. A lot of we desensitized to a lot of things which we shouldn't be. Like I didn't saw people get killed, saw deaths, drive-bys. Like that's not normal in the real world, but growing up in the hood, you were like, okay, it's just normal. Like we didn't got used to it and all that type of stuff. So I really wonder, Joyce said you are awesome. Salute to you, Joyce. Bars. Dramo say 304. LOE. That's right. Gotta say the words so I can't get the monetization up in this piece. Bars. She said my pad comes back November 12th. Look at you got the date. We can make something shake. She got the date down. Pat, what time? No. What did Draymond said? She said, but yeah, it's not so frowned upon if an older woman molested a young boy, only if a man did it. Yeah, facts. Facts. That is a fact up in this world. But yeah, man. So yeah, look, man, that was my take though on the sexy red stuff. Like, so the end, like I don't knock her, whatever. Do if you making your money, salute to you, but you also have a responsibility that you have to think about. Salute. Get your boys up media. Salute, fam. Y'all already know battle rap culture up in this bug. Get your boys out. What you think about the easy to block captain and the audio and all that type of stuff? Do you think he did? Do you think he would Remy Ma up in this? But let's keep it 100 up in this piece. Do you think he is? I don't know. But yeah, man. So as I was saying, man, I just wanted to say, like, look, yes, I lead by example and just do me up in this piece. Oh yeah, I already read that. So yeah, just lead by example. The music I make, uh, just do me. You know, like I said, whether you like Sexy Red or whether you're not, she doing her thing. She made it out the hood. She made it out the. So salute to for that. But I really want her to. Hopefully, she has a team around her who's really trying to teach her and tell her like, hey, we need to do this because look, people be thinking stuff gonna last forever, and they turn around and be one hit wonders. Like for real. Like I said, Panda was the biggest song. Y'all don't even hear from designer. He's like, y'all be like, what happened? The person who made Walk It Out, you don't hear from them no more. Hey Looking Boy, you don't hear from them no more. Like these big songs of people, they leave, you know what I'm saying, and they think money just gonna last forever. So I really hope that they have a team behind them that's really trying to help. I hope she has a team behind her who's really trying to get her in a position to be like, hey, look, we need to start investing. This stuff doesn't last forever and all that type of stuff. You know, like facts. Real to the talk. Let me get what we got him. Candace, get your okay. Candace Bailey says, "Hey, what's good, Candace? Look, if y'all want some of the greatest cupcakes and desserts and all this, man, make sure y'all hit Candace Bailey up. She on Facebook. Candace, let them know your website name, your Facebook name, and all this type of stuff, so they can get them great cupcakes up this. Got delicious cupcakes, yeah. Get your boys upset. It really didn't do much, but Tasha K roasted them. Hey man, Tasha K kept on showing that same picture. I was like, come on, man. Like, yo, why is she showing this picture of Easy? Like, she just kept on showing the same picture of Easy the block captain. I was like, oh man. That's battle rap talk. For y'all don't know, that's about in the battle rap world. You already know that this was. My boy Smuggy said, yo, what we talk about? We talk about Sexy Red. I was just giving, I did the panel the other day, so I was just giving everybody wants to know my take on Sexy Red. So that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I see Candace Bailey. She says KB's Sweets LLC. So do that. Look that up on Facebook. All that stuff. Put your orders in. She got great cupcakes. I wrote an article about it. It is in the St. Louis Argus. If y'all ain't check it out, go check that out. Did a great interview also. But yeah, so yeah, that's my take on Sexy Red. Like, look, I salute anybody, especially coming from St. Louis. St. Louis is the most hating city in the world, man. Like, A Verb was saying something great in his battle that I thought was dope when he was battling A War. He was like, when you get cheers, he said, it's what he says, like, it's good for you because people embrace their clones. But when I get cheers, it's double because the black hate they own. And that was so profound and deep to me because it's truth. Like, we got to work extra hard just to get cheers from people. So, but I salute anybody, man, who like doing a thing, but you don't have to choose to partake into the music and choose to listen to it. It's really all about what you make it of it. Thank you. All right, I got you, Can. What's that Smoogie? Oh, we already heard that up in this piece. Says Swedes, get your bars up. He said Sexy Red will probably be on reality TV in a few years if music don't work out. Hey man, listen, you probably right. But yeah, man. So yeah, but salute to Sexy Red though. Like, I know, like, some people be like, yeah, they hate the music and all. I understand all of that. Trust me, I understand. But salute to her for making her money. But you also got to realize you have a responsibility, whether you want to be a role model or not. The kids do look up to you, so you do have a responsibility at the end of the day. You can't say I'm just doing me. I do what I do. It's okay to be outspoken, whatever you believe in, but the people, you have a kid generation now, you was older, maybe your 30s or 40s, you was doing this. Hey, 30 or 40-year-olds, like, who was your fans, then they'd be like, hey, I can listen to what I want. But you do have kids listening to this music. And I'm telling you, I done see 8, 7, 5-year-olds in family reunion saying my pee pink, my booty is brown. I didn't see it up in this, but it was crazy. Singing it with the mama. And my family members seeing this, I'm sorry. That's right. I see. Shut up. Shut up on curfews. On curfew, y'all get bad. I'm telling the truth. I ain't got no business saying this. But yeah, man, salute to everybody, man, who support me, yo, man. Go on my YouTube, man. If y'all lose to, if y'all not on YouTube, go subscribe to my channel. You see my look, my channel is right there. You see this YouTube thing on my template right here at the bottom. Subscribe is go to YouTube and type in at 4 Feet Off the Ground and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. I got a lot of great content on there. Celebrity interviews. I interview Cristal from Players Club, who played Ronnie. I got Play from Kid and Play on there. I got Brenda from Brenda's Got a Baby. I got Victor Newman himself from Young and the Restless. People like, how you get that interview? I do this. I got who else? I got Cherry Johnson from on there from Punky Brewster, Family Matters. I got Ali Kiwan from the St. Lunatics. I got Liso from The Wire. Man, I interviewed a whole lot of celebrities. Man, I got my boy Antoine. He played in Power and on Ballers. Man, y'all better go check out that content. Check out the content. Go check out the content right now. But yeah, man. So yeah, I got my panels on there, man. Yeah, man, I just got a lot of content. So I'm doing my panels. I got my podcast on there. Salute to all my panel members on there. Sense of the Conversation. Yeah, I know how we get that. We do that every Monday night. So tap in 7 p.m. Central Time. Hey man, we be having some great topics, some great debates. We be talking about everything on our relationships, drama, current events, all that type of stuff. So man, make sure y'all tap in on that. But that's all I gotta say, man. Salute to everybody who tapped in, who tuned in with me. I appreciate you all, like always, man. Y'all been my supporters. I see a lot of my supporters from day one who still been rocking with me, who been on this journey with me from the beginning to the end. So I salute to y'all. But yes, that is my take on the Sexyy Red thing. Salute to her for making the money, but hey, that's just me right there. So I just lead by example. All right, I'm out of here, yeah. It's your boy. G Soldier Bars. Salute.